Welcome everybody to Blizzard Peak Hill Climb. Today we're dealing with a 2015 Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat. Now this has a 1047 horsepower, 901 pound-feet of torque from a 6.5 litre supercharged V8 engine, and the car itself weighs 3,746 pounds. It's got snow tyres, all-wheel drive and off-road suspension, and it can do 0 to 60 in 2.058 seconds, 0 to 104.520 seconds, and going up to a top speed of 195 miles an hour. So yeah, that's pretty quick in terms of acceleration. It's probably one of the quickest cars that we've ever had on this series, and yeah, we've only got one muscle car from this kind of era to compare against. That's the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. So yeah, hoping it will come around that time and maybe even go quicker. So let's see what it can do. Now I chose this over the Challenger Hellcat because this has less weight up front, and when you add in all-wheel drive up on front as well, when it never had it, that's crucial to have as little weight as possible up front. So yeah, that's why I chose it. Yes, granted it's heavier than the Challenger, but you know, it's only by about 100 pounds or so, and considering we've got more than 1,000 horsepower, that really isn't going to make all that much difference. So yeah, I chose it for that reason, so hopefully it won't disappoint. That's pretty much the only difference really between this and the Challenger, is the weight and the balance of weight from front and back. It's obviously have the same engine, so power wise it wouldn't be any different. And quite frankly, I prefer this Charger to the Challenger, so that's one reason again to choose it. A bit overzealous on that corner, unfortunately. It's doing pretty well. This final bit. Oh dear. Well, unfortunately we're not as quick as that Camaro, which is surprising quite frankly, at 1 minute 57.017. But we are quicker than the Mercedes-Benz SR65, the Ferrari F12tdf, the Bentley Continental Supersports, the Aston Martin DB11 and the Lamborghini Huracán, but we are, like I said, slower than that Chevrolet Camaro by a fair margin, about 1.5 seconds, and the Lykan Hypersport, the Ferrari LaFerrari and the Audi R8 V10. So yeah, that is a bit of a shame. It did feel a bit like it could have beaten that Camaro, but maybe it just didn't have the enough you know, punch through on the course. It did feel a little bit on the slow side at times, but it didn't have any understeer at all, so I think that was the right choice in picking this over the Challenger. And yeah, in general it was alright. Being below 2 minutes is not something to sniff at, quite frankly, as I see that as being a car that is below 2 minutes, is well in the you know, top of the class in terms of this series. So yeah, it's still well under 2 minutes, and that's a good thing, quite frankly. And yeah, the car itself was decent enough to drive, just didn't feel like it had enough speed going for it. We were certainly down in terms of speed compared to the likes of the Sesto Elemento and the Ford GT, which are sitting at the top. So yeah, that is unfortunate, but you know, not every car's going to be a success, but it was interesting to see what it could do nonetheless. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.